I will be with you tomorrow, and if you guys want to dry run your presentations to me, I would really like that. And I'll try to bring some Florida veterans people. And when you represent various scenarios as far as placement, acknowledge in your interaction with the client, which is them, that boundary is fluid, subject to their influence. The other boundaries are well established. In fact, floating islands along the lake there, and the idea is to attract birds. Birds are a huge draw for tourism. And then people will enjoy the walk through the woods and be rewarded with this emergence into a view that will hopefully obscure with this dense screening grove we've talked about, this boathouse, and draw their attention instead to the island, which we hope to make a rookery. A rookery is a nesting island for large wading birds like herons and word spreading and then mulching plan, because you're going to be spreading the windrows across the cardboard once it's laid in place, and it looks like it's going to be constantly sort of angled to the north, because there's more there, I think, than you need, and there's not enough up here. Now, the more we get up there, the better, because there's a rule we're going to have. There's never too much mulch. You cannot put too much mulch on a forest system.
That'd be even better.
That's smart.
Maybe want to put like that, yeah.
Inches.
That's good.
Go until the blue line's under.
There you go.
What we are doing with the Fab Lab interns is marking out the locations where trees will be planted in a very dense configuration that we call, in its full name, a high-performance microforest. And the reason we use that term is because it's extremely highly performing relative to our primary objective, which is pulling CO2 out of the atmosphere and returning it in the soil. We think that carbon sequestration is the most important tool against climate change that we have at our disposal. We're also going to be improving the local water balance by reducing the amount of runoff that carries pollutants that cause red tide, providing wildlife habitat and other amenities. But it's a carbon-driven project, and I am extremely excited about having young people involved, because it's their future that they are working toward. This is a legacy that needs to be inherited by them, and I can tell it's in good hands with this bunch.
So wait, I thought we were just measuring it along that.
No, we're gonna like measure, so someone stands like on the edge, on the other side of this, exactly like in line with the house, and then we have another person standing.
And of course, you can establish checkpoints for measuring great detail.
Adding 2 feet to the path will be less expensive than filling up those 2 feet.
Because if tree is $70.
We are out here at Benderson Park. We're putting flags in to represent the trees that we're going to be planting, and we're also putting flags in to represent the sidewalk. And the main attraction of this is going to be a microforest, which basically is going to absorb a lot of CO2 from the air, and hopefully maybe this will inspire others to also build more microforests and reduce the air pollution. Well, Fab Lab wanted to be involved in this because this is a great idea. I mean, it's going to be very affordable for people to make. I'm sure larger companies are going to want to invest in this to reduce their carbon emissions and say that they're carbon neutral.
I thought it would be a great experience, and I thought it would really help with me being more involved in the community. So
And what is your name?
Abigail,
And where do you go to school?
Pineview.
You're Pineview student. And you are?
I'm Margaret. I also go to Pineview.
So Mark, why did you want to be a part of this?
Because I thought I could learn a lot of skills that would help me in the future, and I can apply them
Like
to what I do.
what kind of things are you thinking about?
Learning how to communicate more with adults, maybe, and having to email them and talk to them, and figuring out from our own, without any help, how to build things.